Hello and welcome back to my channel. Some of you might know Blacktail Studio. That's a YouTuber who posts videos making fantastic, wonderful, incredible tables that he sells for mind-boggling amounts of money. Now, Cameron from Blacktail Studio a while back started to experiment with ceramics as an additional coat for wood to protect it from liquid and scratches. And he claimed this is like a next step in the evolution of coating because it really is a game changer. Now he started to collaborate with a company and developed like his own ceramic coating and is selling it now. And I decided I will test this. Not because I don't trust Cameron, but because it's really expensive. So buying this costs over $100, and then if you have it shipped to Europe, which is where I live, it's another $50 for shipping, which is not Cameron's fault. International shipping is really expensive. And so that really sums up. And so I thought, if it is a game changer, I will invest this money in the future, and I will certainly apply it to my projects, because the projects themselves are obviously also expensive. And so you can add some to those projects, but you want to make sure it really holds what it promises. So that's why I decided to buy a box of that wonder stuff, apply it to wood, and then test it in my typical scientific manner. So I got this box here, and I will not do an unboxing or anything fancy like that, but it's pretty neat. It comes like there's two liquids. One is like the base, and then there's a top coating. You need to apply at least twice each of those. You have some sponges to apply it, some microfiber cloths to remove it, and there is an instruction that shows you how to do that, and there's also a video from Cameron showing you how to do that. So I did all of that. This is not a video showing you how to do that. There's better videos doing that. I applied the ceramic coating from Blacktail Studio on this piece of wood here. This is beech, I think, if I remember correctly, and this has normal Rubio Monocoat. So both of them have Rubio Monocoat, cured for more than a week. And then afterwards, I did the application of the ceramics according to the instructions. So first the base, 24 hours of cure, so 2 layers of base, 24 hours of cure, then 2 layers of coating, of the top coating, and more than 24, I think a week of curing since I did it. So this is all by the book. I will do my typical test that I do with a lot of those videos where I test waterproofing for wood. I will put a drop of wine, red wine, here and here, and then I'll wait for a while, clean it, and observe. All right? Let's do this. All right, here I'm back. I removed the wine, and as expected, after 1 minute, there's no difference. Because Rubio Monocoat typically protects your wood for a short period of time, so 1 minute is not a challenge, and so both look perfect. So now let's crank it up and let's increase this to 10 minutes and then check what the difference is. All right, let's do it. I let it sit for 15 minutes on these pieces of wood. Let's have a look. Here is the one with the ceramic coating. And as you can see in the close-up, there's nothing. No stain. It looks like new. It's amazing because the one with Rubio Monocoat has a clear stain. You see the wine, how it's soaked into the wood grain, and there is a big difference between both. There is no way I can remove that stain by additional cleaning, so this would be a clear case where you need to go back, sand, and then apply more Rubio Monocoat. We don't have that in ceramic coating. So that is amazing. And like, It's amazing. So what I will do is I will see, does that really hold for longer than 15 minutes? So I'll put more wine on it on a different spot because this one here already has a spot. And we can compare. After an hour, for instance, how does it look? Let's do it. Well, okay, the magic continues. As you can see here, the one treated with the ceramics has nothing. It is like new, nothing absorbed. It seems that the ceramic protects the wood really well. While for Rubio Monocoat, there is an even stronger stain compared to 10 minutes. It really soaked into the wood. Just for the fun of it, I will put another drop of wine on those and let it sit there until tomorrow. And tomorrow, I will check back. Not really to know how the Rubio Monocoat one looks, because we already know that's not working. But I want to know, does the ceramics withstand the liquid for overnight, like for a day? So let's do that and let's check how it looks afterwards. Welcome back. It's a day later and funny story, you know what? The wine dried out. Look at that, it's completely dry. 24 hours passed. Now, cleaning that with a little bit of tissue leaves some small spots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a little bit of water and see if that helps. All right, this product rocks. I have to say that I agree with Cameron that this is a game changer. You see, the one with the ceramics applied is completely clean. This is the solution that I've been always looking for to protect your workpiece well against liquids and at the same time leave the natural look that Rubio Monocoats always gives your workpieces. This is a game changer. It is really expensive, but if you think about it, if you produce a nice table, then it's worth protecting it. So I fear I will have to buy some of that. I think I have a US trip, a business trip planned soon, so I'll just buy a couple of those so I save the shipping costs. But this is great. So the Blacktail Studio ceramics coating passed my test. I will start using it for sure. I hope this test was helpful to you if you were weighing in, like trying to figure out if you should buy that or not. Now you know Cameron didn't lie to us. Apparently, this stuff is a game changer. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. See you around.